Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Two Women
Two opinion
with your girl Marty.
and Taj.
And we back at it again with another one. As you guys can probably already see, Todd is not feeling well today, but at least she's here. She's here through Skype, but she's here. So we all just gonna hope that she feels better. All right, that's the most important thing, right? Um, but welcome to another episode. I was just looking at my notes the other day and I'm like, dang, we about to be on season 4. That's crazy. We were doing one season every year. So it's not like it's like TV seasons, but in real life. You know how the TV seasons be a whole year, but they bunch it up into 20 episodes. So yeah, it's seasons, but it's a whole year. So real life. So we'll be in season 4 here soon. That's crazy. I've had a lot of people come to me like, you know what, I'm just so proud that y'all still doing it. I'm watching it, more now. So I like that. I like that people was kind of like sleeping on us at first, but now they watching it more. We can see it in the views and stuff and the interaction, so we appreciate y'all. Make sure if y'all want to watch it anywhere, please. YouTube is the best place to watch it. Even share it on YouTube. We just trying to get those subscribers so we can get that coin. You know. That's what we want. But thank you so much for the people that are watching wherever you're watching at, because you may be even listening on one of the podcasts, on Spotify, Apple. So even if you are listening, thank you for listening, because some people just, they don't want to watch people and they hand movements and stuff like that. But they just want to hear what they got to say. So thank you as well. Anyways, we're going to get right into it. If you want to start us off, Taj.
I want to talk about a video that went viral last week. A mother goes into her daughter's room and tells her that she needed to get up. She'd been sleeping all day, but she works the night shift. And it went crazy viral. People had a lot to say about it. But if you watch the full video all the way through, this is just like their relationship. They're very playful, kind of like a kiki, kind of between the mother and the daughter. But the way people reacted to it was like a huge response to it. Like, oh, if you've ever worked the night shift, then you would understand. Like, people are going to sleep all day. What her mama was really trying to get to was like, girl, you a hustler. You got other things that you got going on, so you really should have to be. Here's the clip.
You have already slept from 7 a.m. until after 3 o'clock in the p.m. today. And now you talking about you need another nap before you go to work? Zion, do you know that you can oversleep and that's just as unhealthy as not getting enough sleep? You don't need that much sleep because you work at night. You're doing too much. Get up. Look at the sun shining. Open up the blinds. Open up the blinds and wake up. Get some sun. Vitamin C, D, whatever come from the sun. Get you some.
Wait. At least
get up.
At least know which vitamin.
And let's get the rest of this hair sold. The bundle. If you don't open these blinds up in here in the dark, that's depressing. That's depressing. How you gonna be a boss and you around here sleeping most of the day, regardless of whether you work that night? Bosses don't sleep like that. Now, you got a song you gotta get ready to push, and you selling hair. You need to be up. Making content. You don't got over 8 hours of sleep. Sleeping for no reason. Wearing this bed down. The bed got.
So that's like pretty much the clip that most people reacted to. If you watch all the reactions to it, everybody was like losing their mind. Like, she works the night shift, so she should be able to sleep as much as she wants. And then, you got the other people that are like, oh, this is just bad parenting. Why would you blast your child like this? But again, if you watch the full clip all the way through, this is just like how they play with each other. She ended up going right back to bed. Like, she put her mama out. Her sister was coming in there doing her makeup. She put her mama out, was like, girl, I'm going back to bed. That's just what it is. But obviously, like, it was the reaction that I really wanted to talk about. It's like, we don't know the dynamic of everybody's household. So before we decide to get on our, our recaps or whatever it's called, the remixes or whatever, and voice our opinion, maybe watch the full clip all the way through and then just notice, like, this is just how, like, their relationship is. And not only that, I mean, I do agree with some of what the internet trolls were saying. Like, if somebody's working the night shift, like, yeah, they should be able to sleep as much as they want, because at the end of the day, like, you got to get back up 10, 9 o'clock at night and go in and push
Exactly.
until like 7 a.m. So yeah, you should be able to sleep as much as you want. But if, like her mom was saying, like she's an artist, she's selling hair, she got her little night shift job, like she's in school, so there's a lot of shit she got going for herself. So she was like, you got 8 hours of sleep. That should be more than enough. You should be up, grinding. So there's like, two sides to it. But I just honestly, when it comes to the internet, I really wish people would, watch the clips full the way through, do your research first before you just jump up and react to things.
I agree. I do. I agree with both ends. Like, I do feel like at least she has a support system to motivate her, to tell her to get up. It's like, and you don't know people life from 20 seconds to a minute video. Let's be real. And a lot of these videos be like what we see on the internet be staged. I know this wasn't, but you know what I'm saying. 20 seconds, you can think a lot from that little video. So I definitely agree. But let's talk about night shift. That's how we met. We met working at a bar, and we would sometimes be in there till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So do the math. If I get home I'm leaving work at 4, so I get home around 4:30, take a shower, actually wound down. You got to think about that wound down time, like, because when you do first shift, you have wound down time. You get home, you get off at 5, you get home by
no food
6.
at that bar either.
Exactly, it wasn't no food, so we hungry. We got to get us something to eat. We got to do, drive home, and then. So I wasn't getting in the bed until like 6, 7 sometimes in the morning. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That 8 hours is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Somebody waking up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon might sound crazy unless they getting their 8 hours of sleep from being a night shift person. I definitely understand, like, being a hustler and doing multiple things, because I definitely never got an 8-hour sleep with working a night shift. I don't know about nobody else that ever worked night. I'm a morning person, so me working at nighttime kind of just flipped my whole schedule over. But I do feel like people, they tend to judge people not knowing what's going on behind, people relationship and stuff like that. Like they were playing around. But that nighttime shift is some shit. Like if somebody work at nighttime, get off at 7 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that, like nurses do, let them people sleep.
Me and Marty used to go in at like 7, 8 o'clock. So we talking about 7, 8 o'clock. We not getting off until like 4, almost 5 o'clock in the morning. She has her side hustles. I got 2 kids. My baby gets up at 6 a.m. promptly. So I wasn't going to bed until like 10.
And we were still doing our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, and that was that's when we used to do it on Saturdays and stuff. So that was the day where you like, oh, I can sleep in. We was doing our podcast at 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you want the hustle and you want to do it, yeah. But this young lady was resting like 8 hours, 9 hours of sleep. I'm telling you, and it's something different because everybody else is sleeping around night shift. So it's not like nobody's texting you. It's not a lot of stuff going on. It's night shift. So if you not at a club, like how, bar, like how we were, and you see motion all the time. But as soon as we left, the streets was empty. Like it was like, oh yeah, it's definitely time to go to sleep. So yeah, like if you've never worked a night shift, you don't know. And one time I actually worked a night shift. I was crazy. Don't worry. I went in at 8. I got off at 3. Then I went back at 8 and got off at 5. Went back at 8 and got off at 3. I was going nuts in my brain. Like I did it for like 2 months. Like. Come on now. I'm mental health is very important. As soon as I started feeling like I was sliding at either place, I just, quit one of them. But yeah, but like even working 2 jobs, people are working 2 jobs. Like that's crazy. So I do feel like overnight, what they call it, graveyard shift. Graveyard shift ain't nothing to fuck with. I ain't gonna lie. Like working in clubs and stuff, like you really, really, really learn.
We working the graveyard. We working like the mid-evening to like graveyard.
And sometimes
like,
we came in at 6.
Like 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah. And then when they had daytime events, we would be the people that they called in, and we still had to stay for our shift. So yeah, like it don't be good at your job, because definitely working at a club, because they gonna have you clocking those hours, because you ain't really getting paid that much hourly. It's the tips that really get you paid. So, but I wanted to talk about something that actually went viral as well. It was crazy. So I was up there the other night. I don't know what told me. I don't know. People like Facebook, don't be on Facebook, da da da. I do be on Facebook a lot. I think it's because a lot of people from Cincinnati, they're on Facebook. So that's kind of where I go to get my tea. I'm sorry. I'm nosy. Y'all know that about me. But anyways, so I was on Facebook before I went to sleep the other night, and I actually caught this man actions as he was posting them. Like, so a man shot and killed his mother, his cousin, and his ex-girlfriend. And while I was on Facebook, I was watching his posts, and they were being posted like as they were, as he was saying it, they were being posted on live saying that he was going to go, take the other person, unalive the other person. 28-year-old Javante Bryce, because his name was Scooter. His Facebook name was Scooter. I was going to say Scooter. That's not his name. So he was the guy that did this. And as he went to the next victim, he posted on Facebook and saying like, oh, I love you, or oh, you're next, or whatever. And he was replying to comments and everything. It was crazy. But let's watch this clip and we'll talk about it.
Grieving after deputies say a man went on a rampage, killing 3 people, including his own mother and cousin. It happened 24 hours ago at 3 separate locations in Palmetto and Bradenton. And this is Nightside. I'm Dave Wagner.
And I'm Carolina Lee. Just hours into the rampage, authorities caught him near the Georgia border with intentions of killing an ex-girlfriend.
And tonight, deputies say he died in a shootout with them.
10 Tampa Bay's Miguel Octavio joins us live from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. Miguel, it wasn't the accused shooter's first run-in with law enforcement.
Yeah, Javante Bryce already had a history of domestic battery in the past, and it appears he posted updates on his Facebook throughout this alleged killing spree. Tonight, some of his own family members must be laid to rest after deputies say he killed them.
Getting a 33 with injuries at Motel 6.
Shots fired at the Motel 6 in Bradenton.
There was a female.
So the second screenshot I sent you, Quan, which is his Facebook page. These are the posts like that he was posting up before he was actually, going to go commit the crime. He was posting these. So he was like love, and then he did like the little finger. That didn't really alert people until he said, I love you, Coy, see you in hell. That's one of the people that he actually unalived. That was his cousin. And then with the news was just saying the Motel 6, that's where he killed his mom. So he killed his mom first, drove to another side of town, killed his cousin, it was her birthday. So on her post, it was really sad because her birthday post went from, I was just out having fun, and an hour later, people were saying RIP. And then the last post was, Pig, I love you, but you had to go. And that was his ex-girlfriend. He also said, Pig, you shouldn't have never got that abortion on me. So he was on his way to go kill another ex-girlfriend, and the young lady that was about to come link up with him. So it was a young lady that was on the post. I'm telling you, it wasn't a rabbit hole that I went down, because I was one of the first people on his post. Because it was only posted 40 minutes. So it was only 100 comments. Now it's 5,000 comments. So she said, she showed proof, and it was hey, pull up on me. And she was like, nah, I don't really feel like driving all the way out there. He was like, all right, don't even trip. I'll see you later, boo. So that was going to be almost victim number 4. So it was crazy. He was replying to his cousins on the post and saying I'm not done. I'm on my way to do something else. I'm about to go finish it all, or whatever. And as they mentioned, he died in a shootout with the deputy. Crazy. This is insane. Mental health is real. All of his family, they're all posting. They're not like, oh yeah, we knew this nigga was crazy. Da, da, da. He wrote poetry. He would go and do open mic and stuff like that. That's what he did. He was a freelance artist. Yeah, they did mention that he ran it to the cop, but that was 2 months ago. So this stuff is recent. Like, this wasn't like 3 years ago when he was beating up the girl. This was like 2 months ago. So it's like, it's been happening here recent. And I just felt like he was like, oh, I'm taking everybody out with it, which was a coward move. But how you feel about this?
You never know. Like, somebody have a psychotic break and they could be normal one day and then something triggers them and then you got a killing spree or you got somebody committing suicide. You never know what triggers a person, especially if they aren't dealing with the things that they have that haunts them or that they carry. It just sounds like he was probably carrying a lot more than his family even knew. Maybe, like, I mean, no telling like what he was battling with that would cause him to do something like that. To even post about it, it even says like there was a bigger extreme. Like, he was doing this to where other people saw this. Like, he wasn't doing this just for himself. He wanted to be vindicated online. So I just feel like, you know, I wish that he had gotten help when he needed it. Maybe, you know, people closest to him would have spent a little bit more time with him, talked to him a little bit more, see where his headspace was. Because to go and kill your ex-girlfriends, like, there was something going on there that triggered him to do something like this. We may not ever know because he's no longer with us.
And all the witnesses are gone too. So
Right.
yeah.
Like, anybody that could testify to what was really going on with him mentally isn't here anymore. So all you can do is like send your condolences to the family and hopefully spend time like really connected to those around you and make sure that those like people that are, you know, that seem a little off, maybe they're not really themselves. Like you said, he wrote poetry. Maybe he wasn't writing as much poetry. Maybe he wasn't doing his normal stuff. Just be more in tune with the people around you. You never know what they're going through. Like, people carry a lot of weight and they don't talk about those things. They tend to lash out in different spaces. Unfortunately, his was just extremely violent. For him to even like get into a shootout with the deputy says that he didn't want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's only one way that this was going to go.
He was gonna take himself out at the end anyways.
Exactly. So I just, you know, hopefully his family, you know, lay him to rest and they find some peace in all of this and, you know, just really connect with your loved ones. Be more in tune with the people around you because you really don't know what everybody's going through.
I totally agree with that. And someone said in the comments that they heard that he was exposed to being bi. I did see that in the comments. It was just never confirmed. That's why I mentioned like the people that was probably involved with him being exposed. They gone. So we will really never know what it was. And I did see on his page him posting things about people not supporting him doing poetry. But this is my thing. We just talked about when we first started this show today. We've been doing this podcast for 4 years, and there's still people that's my blood, that people that be around me that say, what? You got a podcast and you cannot tell me we don't promote this shit. I wish somebody would tell me we don't promote this podcast.
It's the same people that watch our stories. It's the
go
same people
watch,
that see us
yeah,
post.
you watch my stories, you watch the post, and go check your inbox because I'm sure I done sent it to you. So I don't agree, you know, that, you know, people don't support you, that you either should give up or you should, you know, take yourself out or feel no type of way. Because, I mean, shit, somebody ain't gonna like it, but somebody will. You feel me? We always talk about how you got way more supporters outside of your family. So, I mean, just do you. Fuck it.
So my cousin just said she just started watching this. Like you said, we've been doing this for 4 years. You just now.
Yeah, like,
I love you, Pumpkin, because she probably watching right now. I love you, Pumpkin. But yeah, she was like, I just started watching it. And like my best friend.
She told me every damn time in my inbox.
On Apple. Like, you know, I love all of them, but it's like, damn, I feel you. But like you said, there's no reason to. I would never do anything to that light. Like, I'm never gonna bash the people. Like you said, I'm gonna keep persevering because at the end of the day, this is something I love and I enjoy.
Exactly.
It's not about where the support comes from, because I feel like as long as we've been doing this, there should be more people that support us. But at the same time, like, I'm not gonna quit what I'm doing because we don't have that support from the people that are around us. I'm just gonna keep doing it for those that are paying attention to us.
Because let's be honest, we started doing this in my other bedroom. Like, the studio came along the way with it because we wanted ourselves to grow. We just grew with our podcast, period, point blank, and we're still growing. We got people reaching out to us to come on a show. So, I mean, it's just up from here. Like I told somebody the other day, like, it's just up from here. Like, it's just, You just don't know. You just never know who watching too. And you just never know who watching because we don't see them views live. We see them when we get off. Like, it's just live. You feel me? It's later in the day though. Like, so I mean, it is what it is. But anyways, what else do you have for us today?
I wanted to talk about the influencer online. Y'all know him as Sneako. He was out at I don't know, I'm assuming it was like a club or a party. And he was taunting one of the security guards and knocked his hat off his head. And the security guard jumped back and punched this man square in the face, knocked his teeth out. And now he is calling, talking about he wants to sue the security, he wants to sue the club because of him being himself. Here's the clip, and then I'll tell y'all how I feel about it.
You're slut.
What are you? Fuck you! 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 Fuck you!
He's got this busted up tooth. Smile for me, man. This was the security guard at this thing, at this event right up here. Right up here, we got this guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy, punched Sneako in the face. No one touched him. He jumped off the stage, hit Sneako in the face. I watched the whole thing happen. This was just right now?
Just now.
Just fucking happened.
The guy that he shut off the speech to go play his music, he just got rocked in the face. But I'm a non-violent person. You know, I care about America first. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. We'll take it through the legal necessary ways we got to do because
honestly, it's probably press charges.
Go ahead, Quan. This is the second influencer that has been punched in the face this week. There was a younger influencer who was at the gym with another influencer. He's a gym influencer, he's a super bodybuilder. And he took his hat off his head, put it on his, and the man was like, give me back my hat. Little dude was like, nah, and kept fucking with him, and he slapped the shit out of him. It was funny as hell. But this is what we've talked about this 1,000 times about these influencers, especially in the YouTube space, how they do all this stuff for clickbait and then there's no repercussions for it. And now there's starting to be like people are starting to react the same way. Like you're not going to pick on a 6'2" bodybuilder and then not expect there to be no kind of repercussions. Same thing goes for Sneako in this case. Like this man essentially up there trying to do his job and y'all are taunting him. Y'all knocked his hat off his head. So I feel like his response met the action. Like, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you, knock my hat off my head, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you. It goes back to just, stay in the space of being a content creator. If it's about the content and enjoying life and showing people, different aspects of things that they could obtain, won't we focus on that versus how can we fuck with people, the YouTuber that got stabbed? How can we, how can we fuck with normal everyday people to get clickbait? How can we entertain the masses just so that way we keep up the views? I feel like there's safe ways to get the views that you want to get. There's safer ways to get the money you want to get versus fucking around and finding out. And I feel like that's what this is the space that we're in. Y'all keep fucking around and now y'all finding out.
I feel like they should fuck around and find out. Because they keep doing dumb shit. We keep seeing this shit like they keep doing. He said, "You're a bitch. You're a whore."
He was tired. Like
he was fed the fuck up.
Shit. Like, leave me alone. I'm doing my job.
I feel like yes, teeth on the ground. Quit fucking with people. We even seen that man where they was at the David Buster's and he got on a bike with him. Yeah, like people don't fuck around and find out. Because I feel like these kids play too damn much. And you don't have to do that. This is my thing. Because entertainment is so many different things. You don't have to do that. If most of these people that are clicking on these videos before they go viral like this, I'm talking about the other ones where they go viral and they laughing about it, are kids. So those are the videos that they can be skits. You feel me? They don't have to be real. Because it's mostly kids that's clicking on that stuff anyways, and they don't know the difference most of the time. So, or they don't really care. Even if they know the difference, if you their favorite people or whatever, they don't care. You feel me? Or maybe do it in safer places. Y'all be doing it in places to get knocked the fuck out.
Not the little Asian man with a pocket knife.
I'm sorry. I'm waiting for the day when these little boys is slugged to the floor. I ain't gonna lie.
the YouTuber that got literally was killed because he was doing too much. Like y'all taking
Oh
the shit
yeah,
too far,
that
and
one.
you're also teaching
Yeah.
these kids that this is how you get views. This is how you get the clout that you
And
want.
it's
You're
not.
teaching the next generation behind us to do this dumbass shit, and it's costing kids their lives. Like he got lucky. He could have pulled out a gun and just plow plow. Instead, you got punched in the face. You lost a couple teeth. So be thankful it's that. So now you talking about suing this man and all this other shit. I'm like, no, you need to eat that L. This is what you wanted. Now you got it. Eat your L. Talk about I'm a God-fearing man. Are you? Because God said to be kind. You out here doing fuckery.
But yo, that's
I'm
a
just
problem.
saying.
That's a problem too, because a lot of these are set up like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
So me and you go out, we mess with some gangster dude, take his phone, but we know that dude in real life.
Yeah.
These kids watching this don't know that. So they go out there trying to do the
Oh,
same
yeah,
stuff.
I see what you're saying.
And then they
yeah.
go and get caught.
They trying to be YouTubers. Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't realize a lot of these YouTube prank videos, most of them are set up.
Mm-hmm. Just prank the people in your house. Go back to that.
That's what I'm saying. Go back to that. But keep it PG-13 because some of y'all was also doing that couple prank shit that was getting a little too rated R for YouTube. Like,
no, when I pranked
fine
Sean,
line.
it was the best. She just never came back. So I put Orajel in her toothpaste.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was so good. So she was brushing her teeth, and I was trying. Look, I was trying to hold in my laugh, but I'm over there painting on this lipstick that I got because I used to do the Epsi bags, and the lipstick was so white. It was white, and I'm just sitting over there. But I'm not. I couldn't really tell because I'm not trying to look at the cameras because I had all the cameras set up. But yeah, so I put Orajel, and I put it everywhere. I put it in the toothpaste, on her toothbrush, just in case she missed it. And she was like, "It just feel like medicine." That was the funny shit. And but that's cool. Like that's not like harmful, you know what I'm saying? And once I started laughing, she already knew it was some bullshit. Like, and because I trust her with my life, and she trusts, I wouldn't even try to do nothing. I don't know how.
You wait, no laxative and no brownies and nothing.
Wait,
crazy.
no, I won't say that because I don't know how far the war will go. Like, if she would have came back, it would have been some slight. Then I would have came back some slight. But if she would have hit me hard, I don't know. Laxative ain't nothing bad, but like nothing to no broken.
Depending on how much.
No broken
How
bones. Yeah, not just a little bit, just a little bit. No
Not
broken
no lethal
bones, no
amount.
blood. No broken bones, no blood. Nothing to make you sick. You know, nothing like so. Like not a lot. It would be a little bit. You know, but that is pranks to me. Like something, and then but me, it's like when they do stuff to harm each other. Is that a prank or is you just playing get back at this point? Like prank is supposed to be funny, and I feel like only like us. I like dark humor, but I don't like. That's the difference. I like dark humor when you say it. I don't like to watch stuff that see people get hurt. I will actually close my turn my head when I know somebody's about to get severely hurt on the video or something. Like if I see like somebody, I don't know, I'll be like, oh, I don't want to see it. But like if somebody say something like, I don't want to say it because I don't want to be the person. But if somebody say something like dark humor verbally, I think it's funny. But you know,
yeah, I just think that when it comes to content, there needs to be
that's not
different
funny.
lines to it, and let's keep it to where people aren't, getting punched in the face and losing teeth and shit.
And dying.
Leave regular people alone. Set up your pranks like you normally do. Leave regular people alone.
So our next story, a mother requests play date expensive. Expenses from the other mom. Let's play this clip and then we'll talk about it.
Funny as hell.
Normalize sending the other family money for play dates. So recently, my daughter had a friend over, and I asked her mom for money, and this is how it went. So after the play date, I texted her mom and I said, "Thanks for letting Jamie play today. Please help out with your share of the expenses for the play date, totaling $15 via Venmo. Let's do it again sometime, because I can't keep doing these play dates if it's so expensive." And she said, "Expenses?" And I said, "Yeah, she used supplies and food while she was here. And this way we can do this more often without a monetary obligation on just one party, right? Makes sense." Now, she didn't say much, but she did say what supplies. And of course I wrote them down. There was chalk, applesauce, fruit. She sat on the couch, so that's wear and tear. She actually broke a toy. She had 3 juice boxes. She went to the bathroom. She had yogurt. Then she actually sent the money, and I sent her a message thanking her for it, of course. She didn't say anything else, but I said, this will make it easier for us to do more play dates in the future. So what do you guys think?
I mean, you're a mom. Let's hear you first.
So Marty has done like huge slumber parties where she decks out her house, goodie bags. I'm willing to contribute to that because I know my kids,
But have you
Marty's got
ever
nice
had
things at
to?
her house. I got, Marty's got nice shit. She don't ever ask for nothing. But if she was to be like, can y'all throw in like, a dub $40 because me and Shine, we go all out, I'll be for that. Now we talking about a regular play date, your kid come over, my kid come. No. Just fuck no. I'm sorry. I think this shit is silly. That would have been the last time little Jamie was allowed in my house. Because I'm not sending you money every time your child come over here and kick it. Because I would never ask the vice versa. If your child comes over to my house and they sit on my couch, they eat my snacks. Like that's what that shit is there for. That's what that's what's provided on a play date. If we're gonna treat play dates like actual dates, then ain't nobody gonna be at nobody's house. Because the reality is not every parent can afford $15-$20 here and there. Not that I can, right? I got 2 of them. So you telling me you gonna charge me $30 every time my kid go to your house? It's a no-go. I'd rather take them somewhere where they can, jump on shit, play for shit for that same amount of money. Your house is not an excursion, and that's how I feel about it. But like I said, it just depends. Like if we're talking about, like I said, Marty does like really extravagant things at her house for the kids. She does slumber parties where she decks out her whole house. Like there's goodie bags, there's kid versions of sip and paint. There's shit going on. I would absolutely contribute to that. And she wouldn't even really have to ask. She'd be like, if y'all could throw in like $5-$10, I would give her $40 and keep it pushing. But you talk about a regular everyday play date, little Jamie wanted to come over and kick it. No, I'm not giving Jamie my motherfucking money. I'm keeping my $15 because I would rather take them to like a Wet and Wild, Rainforest Cafe. I would rather spend my money elsewhere. Versus your regular house. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Like Tasha, I love kids, guys. Me and my wife, we love kids, and it was at a time where our little cousins was at our house a lot. So we did all of the birthdays, all of the holidays for the kids at my house. I've not ever ask the parents for anything but to drop the kids off. Now, I have said, okay, I want them to have brand new pajamas. I did. I said that before. And that's just me being me because these kids getting brand new ones. So I want your kids to come with some brand new. So you might got something tucked in the closet. That's the only thing I've ever asked. Or today's swimsuit day. So make sure they got a swimsuit. Change of clothes, toothbrush. That's it. As far as the party favors, the food, the decorations, anything, I have not ever, and I don't even have kids. Like she said, I get it if I was taking them out. Like, don't get me wrong. She's actually, most parents that drop their kids off at my house, I'm a grown up, okay? And I do bartending, so I probably got you a shot or whatever while you drop the kids off. I probably done cook, so you probably sit down, eat, and you might go out that night. I don't know what your plan is, but most parents sit down for like at least an hour or so before they leave when the kids can come to my house. So, yeah. If they done seen it, yeah, I could have. Me and Sean are the 2 people that could have messaged every parent and said, hey, we about to have a slumber party for the kids. Send me $20 per kid. And they would have with no hesitation. But I don't feel like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to downplay what I did because everything that I did at my house, we bought out of pocket. Like, there was no handouts to where when we threw parties and stuff at our house, like even the parents of the kids that we was throwing the shit for wasn't paying for shit. A ding dong clock that tea. So when I say now, if we was to take them somewhere like a jumpy house or, Chuck E. Cheese or something like that, hell yeah, I'm gonna say something, because those places you gotta buy a package deal for it. I can't just go in there and me and Sean come up with something creative in our head and save half of the freaking money and still have them have a good time. It's not like that. So if I'm taking all your kids somewhere, yeah, you gotta pay for it, because I'm damn near just a chaperone at this point. But wear and tear, like somebody said in the comments, on the couch took me out, but that's what I need to be reimbursed on. That actually made me think, like, oh, I know when my other couch was faced this way, and all y'all little bald-headed ass, yes, I'm saying that, all y'all little bald-headed ass, nappy-headed ass, BBs in the back-ass kids was leaning over my couch, talking to their ugly-ass parents sitting in my kitchen on that little table. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you've been in my house. They say, hey, mama, what you want me to do? Or, hey, mama, can I get something to drink? Todd, you know, I ain't talking about you. See, the shoe don't fit. You see, she ain't wear it because her kids ain't big enough. All the big ones leaning on my couch. Now my shit doing a lean with it, rock with it. That GoFundMe. I'm about to start my GoFundMe now. Send my shit. But no, for real though. For real. Even that, to be honest with you, that was a joke. Even that, I invited them to my house. Like, I talk my shit. Guarantee you, I talk my, trust me, if your kid do something at my house, you're gonna know when you pick them up. But unless they breaking TVs, you know, electronics, and something that's really expensive, you ain't got nothing to worry about for me. You know,
this seems like it was a one-sided play date, maybe, where you're always bringing your kids to my house, but then when I'm trying to bring my kids to your house, you're not accepting them. And so I'm always paying for everything.
I feel like she was the house mom though. Like when her kids go with the, I feel like the other, because this is why I say that, because as quick as she sent the money, she didn't even say, what do you mean wear and tear? She just sent the money. I feel like when she come pick up the kids, she might be carpool. You feel me? She might be the one that take the kids to school every day, but she don't spend time with them. You might be right. But she might be the one that take them to school because she was like, supplies? Bitch, what about that gas I'll be spending every day to take these little motherfuckers to school? But I do feel like it takes the village thing has been taken out of the community. I'm not gonna lie. And that's why me and Sean, we are... No shade. Like, if our community we would be a staple in our community, because kids come to us. They come to us and talk to us about stuff that they don't want to. I'm a snitch. Y'all know I tell the parents everything that their kids talk about to me, but in a good way, to where it's like, you know, understand that I've talked to from little kids to teenagers. Like, it's kids that I used to watch back in the days that's graduating from college now. I'm starting to feel old, but it's crazy. But my thing is, it takes a village, though. So I just feel like that wear and tear and juicy boxes and shit, that don't mean nothing.
Don't trick people with an invoice later, too. Like, tell me beforehand, like, hey, can you bring me $15 before you come over?
I just had my dog a birthday party, right? Everybody know that. Everybody know. So Marley had a birthday party. That's like me saying, hey, I have my dog birthday party. Bring your dogs over. Oh, but make sure you bring them some kibble. What the fuck? Bitch, Marley don't eat kibble? Bitch, you better pull some of that kibble out for my dog, or some of that or bring a water bowl, because Marley don't like to share his water bowls. I could take my ass. If Marley don't like to share his water bowls and I'm inviting people into his environment, I can go buy some little doggy bowls from the Dollar Tree to compliment my guests. Don't do that. Don't invite people in. If that's the case, no, your kid can't come over my house without snacks and shit.
That's how I feel. I feel like you can't invite people to your house and then expect them to pay for whatever is going on.
If that's the case, tell her pack little Lucy some snacks when she come over. That's how real of a motherfucker I am, though. Cause my neighbor kids, they picky as hell. They used to be picky. Now they like to eat our food. But I would tell her, like, send them over with snacks that they like. Do you know that me and Sean don't have kids, and it's a neighborhood full of street kids, and we handing out popsicles? We buy bags of popsicles. We don't eat the sugar pops. But I know that kids like popsicles, and I know that parents are hardworking people. Y'all know I give kudos to parents every chance I can get. I can buy a fucking $1.75 thing of popsicles. And you ain't even gotta be a creep. Just throw them motherfuckers out there like you throwing dollars at the strip club. No motherfuckers gonna go finding them. I'm telling you.
So it's like, not like you want a popsicle.
Yeah, just throw the motherfuckers out there like popsicles, motherfuckers. They could be
Come
like,
in the garage.
and then they go knock. Hi, Mr. Quan.
They're in the fridge in the garage.
They go say, Mr. Quan. The little ones, I don't know how to open them. Now you got to get to know that one. See?
Get your big brother to open it.
I'm not with the bimbo me after the play date type bullshit.
No, but I am.
That's invoice after the play date.
I am changing your guys' invoices because we have a couple people sitting on the couch every week. So I'm gonna start doing the wear and tear.
You know what? When you do your wear and tear, you go.
You could have Sean pay that.
Add me to that invoice because the people need to pay me. My leather couches is going through it. And I still let people come over. I don't care because I love people though, and I feel like we don't have nobody house to go to. Who cook every holiday? Me. All of my friends that know me know that if they ain't got nothing, I could be your last resort. You know how you be like, man, I ain't going to my auntie house this year, but I know she could. All my friends that know and love me and I know and love them know they can call me on any given holiday, my birthday, Sean's birthday, maybe even your birthday, and be like, hey, friend, what you doing? And I'm cooking, doing something, putting some on the grill. Me and Sean, we are the family. And because I had to learn, just like everybody else needs to learn, that we are the aunties, the uncles, about to be the grandmas and shit like that. Your kids ain't that older, but it is kids that my friend kids that got 17 and 18-year-olders. Right, but I'm saying we the aunties and stuff now. We the people that gotta do, well, not gotta, but should be doing the holidays at our house and to bring each other together. And that's what I do. That's why I can't wait till my sister move here and stuff. And all my family, like, I want to move there because Marta always doing something at her house. She always doing something at her house. I sure am. And I'm about to move soon, so my house going to be bigger and better. More people. What we listening to today?
The song is called Times Like This by Fresco Trey. Make sure y'all check him out. That's his handle is Fresco Trey. It is Fresco Trey. Y'all know to spell Trey. I can't help you. His name is Fresco Trey. Make sure y'all go check him out. He got some new little boppers out. This is something he dropped, I think a couple weeks ago, but he's got some other stuff coming out. So yeah, just check him out. He gave a little emo black boy vibes.
I just want to know who the hell y'all talking to on YouTube. Cause who you talking to? Cause I know how to fight. I ain't scared of none of you ugly motherfuckers. And I think that's my sis. But I love you anyways. What else you got for us? You got something else for us? Okay, so I had a question for you. This is so good for you before we get into the watch and everything. So the post said no shower or baths for 100 days for $150 million.
No.
See, I thought outside the box.
I can't take no whole bath. I'm sorry. I'm
about to be. I'm gonna fill that motherfucking bucket up and double.
I shower at least 2 to 3 times a day.
Double on top of my head. Listen, I feel like
the pool count. If we could go swimming every day.
They did say you could go swimming.
Okay,
it's a little that chlorine. But see me, I got that white people skin. That chlorine gonna dry me out way too bad, so I can't do that. I'm gonna have to do it like I'm gonna just have to, I'm gonna figure it out. So I'm gonna be able to submerge myself. Yeah, I'm gonna have to waterboard my motherfucking self or some shit. It's gonna be all right though, but I'm gonna figure it out. Cause listen, it feel like this economy and you having to go out in this heat every motherfucking day. That's 100 days of not bathing. Cause it feel like all this stress that we going through. I'm gonna go ahead and take them 100 days, and I'm gonna wash this ass though for shit show. Okay, and that's probably gonna make motherfuckers bathe more than what they do because you ain't got the actual tub to get in. So now you about to be like, all right, it's been 2 hours. Let me go back in here and try.
It's like you can get medical, like
6 more buckets.
Diseases that you can get after not showering or bathing, after there's lesions on your skin that can appear.
Well, they said swimming, so swimming and buckets.
buckets.
Well,
and
not
splash
even like
pads
a
and
whole,
sprinklers.
not like a whole bucket. Like, you know, I'm married, so I got Sean. She can hold a bucket and scrub it up like it's gonna feel like a shower. Stop the bucket.
Well, is there rules? Like, can you have soap? Like, if there's no soap, is it a real bath?
Oh no, they ain't say nothing about. They just said no baths or showers.
Oh, bet. Yeah, then I need a
And then
splash
this
pad
works
and
around
sprinklers.
soaps. You got to think about all these plants that we got here that make shampoo and shit like that. Baby, listen, 150 million, I'm going to go find that soap plant, okay? Now, one thing I cannot go without is that sud. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to hold you that sud.
How long do you need to go out without a shower?
100 days.
That's easy. These
100
homeless people
days.
out here, they're not dying.
They sure
They're
ain't.
not taking showers.
But they got skin lesions.
Shit. And then
God
people in the
knows what else.
military
You
do
can-
that
you
shit
can heal
too.
that up.
People in the military do it too.
Give me the money. I can go 100 days.
Give me the money. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna figure it out though. I
I
got
don't
to
even
watch
need
this.
no
ass.
water.
Oh, you go. Oh, so.
I'll just deal with me how you deal with
Oh,
me.
we go get free studio.
Yeah, because I'm making a lot of money.
He was like, I stink like shit. Y'all come on
Did you
in.
see that, there's a clip of this black girl who talked about licking herself like a cat, and that's how she bathes.
Little nasty.
I'll just spray Axe on every day.
Oh, you trifling. Mm-mm.
The old
Sweaty. Sweaty with Axe.
Ugh.
Ugh.
That's one hell of a smell.
So last week for the watch of the week, we watched Trigger Warning. I didn't watch it. I'm telling y'all, I'm in this residence so deep. But I'm not going to stop the watch of the week for me because there's people that's already finished Residence and that's already watched what I've watched and that's already done. So that's why I'm going to keep it going for y'all. And this gives me stuff to watch once I'm done. Duh. So Trigger Warning, I still got that in the cut. But this week, this is actually not new. But it did go viral here recently. And I actually feel like we watched the first few episodes and then we stopped watching it, which I don't know why, but it's Your Honor. It is on Showtime this week, guys. There's 2 seasons and it's been out since 2020. So we'll watch this clip and we'll talk.
You got me into it. I've got this. I don't think you have.
What's your emergency? Hello? Are you there?
Dad, I hit somebody and I left him. I left him there.
Oh my God. Don't tell anyone. Not ever. I can do this. I can keep you safe if no one ever hears about it.
The boy you hit this morning is Jimmy Baxter's son.
Ooh. We know this type of shit happen all the time in America. But anyways, I've been hearing a lot of reviews about this. It's just been a great watch all the way around the board, no shade. So I feel like it's gonna be good. I'm kind of happy that I waited because when season 1 was out, I would have been done with that. Now I got 2 seasons watched, so yay me. So a lot of people have been talking about this, and they said it's been really, really, really good. It's on Showtime. I don't know where. Listen, and it's another thing. Let me tell y'all. When y'all be like, oh, I watched that on 123, watch me. Motherfucker, I'm telling you the legit places to watch it because this is my legit podcast that I'm like, what are you talking about? It's Netflix, Showtime, Hulu, Prime.
I want a bootleg.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You better watch this on Showtime. They be like, I watch that on
We watching it on Showtime.
Yeah, they be like, I watched that on the internet. Like, okay, that ain't got nothing to do. I'm telling you where to go watch it. Do your illegal activity by yourself. But the people that's watching me, y'all need to go watch it on the actual subscription channels like Showtime, Hulu, Netflix, even YouTube be having some stuff. So please. Don't do that, okay? Y'all so ghetto.
You don't commit no piracy on this television
right,
show.
Like, y'all so ghetto. Like, I'm be like, oh, yeah, go stream this on 123 TV. No, absolutely not.
Showtime ain't about to come for a little podcast. Thank you.
Just destroy us before we get there, why don't you? But the gag of the week is, I don't know. I think it's because I've been wanting to go to the zoo lately. I like zoos because I'm from Cincinnati, y'all. We got one of the best zoos. It's really nice there. That's where Harambe from. Shout out to Harambe. Woo, whatever. But I've been wanting to go to the zoo lately. So this video was like so funny to me. So let's watch it and laugh a little.
Should have knocked his block.
I'm so sorry.
It's fucked up because the monkey knew exactly what the fuck that meant.
And then we get mad when they be jumping on our face and shit like we'll be doing shit to them. Like, you fuck with that monkey, he was gonna fuck your ass up. But anyways, honest to God truth, we really appreciate y'all. Like we were saying at the beginning of the show, please go to the YouTube channel and just subscribe. It's just one click. I'm about to go around and just snatch people's phones out of their fucking hands and go to YouTube. And I'm going to see how that turned out. Anyways, catch me in jail. Thank you for watching this.
I'll see y'all next week.